Alright, so back to blueprints. We're on very, wow, been a while. What day was that? 36? Something like that. It's been forever. Hopefully today I am thinking more clearly. And we'll get to find what we're looking for. Alright, so the fountain is drained. So we can go down the fountain. And last week we found the underground. We opened the fountain up. And we did what? I don't know what the schoolhouse roots are. How many of these? Well, I'd say the roots are. There's a chance this might have a shovel in it. Nope, nothing. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So we opened the crypt to the underground. And we opened the fountain to the underground. So we should be able to hold on, before I go down, let me go grab the rest of my money just in case. I've come to... Yes, I see that. I'm glad. There's not enough ridicule in my life. I was just recapping what we did last week. And where we are for this week. And I was going to state that with the 4th of July being next week, I will probably not be streaming this one. I need the basement key. Oh, garbage. I need the basement key again in order to get in this way. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We can get to the basement. Just a matter of finding the right rooms. And we can get to the basement through the door that's already been opened. But getting through there, we're going to find the basement key again. I don't know if it's going to need that. This box is black. Gems are in the shoe box. This box is blue. Well, yeah, they're both true. Fine, let's risk the black box. That's retarded. Den or courtyard? Let's do the courtyard. Looking for shovels. Metal detector. I guess that's better than nothing. I'd rather the shovel. But if I get the shovel and in the workshop, we got a friend. Chapel. Not a bad room to put on this wall. We got over here. The breaker closet. That's actually a good one to pull up early. I need the shovel. Alright. I don't need to worry about that puzzle anymore. Because we're good there. Alright. So how are you doing tonight, other than wanting to ridicule me for making stupid mistakes? Workshop! Workshop has a chance of having something good. The shovel! Alright, so the shovel metal detector creates the detector shovel. which is better than the two separate. Right. Greater chance of finding things. Alright. Works for me. Keys. And since I've got the underground, right, not the underground, what is it? The root cellar. So there's a bunch of stuff to dig. Everywhere. I really don't want the freezer, so I'll take the dice. Maybe later, because there's books that I'd like to buy, but to buy them, I'm going to need lots of money, and we'll need the freezer to do that. Pantry or commissary? Let's not waste that one gem that I have, because I need the security room if I want to get deep. Hallway going the wrong way. Storeroom would be useless. Nook gives me keys. It's at least something useful. Give me a hallway. Is there a bedroom? Bedroom or commissary? I don't know. No, save the gem. Bedroom didn't have anything. Bedrooms have a dig spot. Got the deposit box key. The deposit box key. Where's the deposit box? In the mailroom? Good, then. That'll give us an extra key. Extra gem, rather. I do not have a sledgehammer, and I don't want to waste my keys. Gymnasium is currently disabled. And we'll open this one as we use the key. And we'll use East Hall. That opens us into the... That gets us into the basement. This way. Storeroom, bedroom, commissary goes nowhere. So, bedroom. Or storeroom, rather. Use the storeroom. That's, gems, keys, and everything else. Basic necessities. I wish I had the, something useful. Library. Don't really need that. How about the closet? A key and a... Alright. It is not being helpful today. But we can go to the underground if we want. But I need the key. To open up the front door. Can. Secret garden key. Well, that's useful. The secret garden key. Yes. Secret garden. Oh no, I gotta be in a... That's right, I gotta be on the side. Kennel. Ooh, lots of dig points. As keys are not gonna be a problem with the shovel detector. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. A nail. Yeah, that's useless. Alright. I need to go towards the right. Oh, he's going the wrong way. Yeah, actually, I was in the commissary today. A date coin. More coins. What you got? What you got? What you got? You got running shoes. You got a sleep mask. It's not bad. Sledge. Alright, well, the sledge I think is going to be more useful. And the running shoes are always useful. Sleep mask is kind of iffy. Yeah, I guess the dark room will do. I can't open the vault. That door? Dining room, sweet. What do we got over here? A bedroom. Oh, money. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Right, so the dining room. We go this way. Use a key. Pool is not a bad thing. Boiler's not too bad. Boiler's going the wrong way though. Here's the pool. So I need this wall so that I can use the secret garden key. And then pray we can get everything right. Because that gives us this pole here. Alright. The dogs are eating coins. Yes, the dogs are eating the coins and they're ending up in their leftovers. The advantage to having this setup though is I have the root cellar, which puts dig spots in every room. I have the kennel, which means they're going to unlock doors if I can dig. And I have the shovel, or the shovel detector, which unlocks a lot of stuff. So that means that we're in a really good spot if we can keep getting no, can't do that. I can do this one, or I can redraw. I guess we'll do this one. Just can't go that way, but we can go this way. Use a key. Library is okay. Yeah, library's okay. Ooh, look, a book. Which book did I order? Fix stars. Right. Come on, be good to me. Don't have enough mechanical rooms. Please say I have enough mechanical rooms. At the closet, it's one. Aquarium's going in the correct direction, but I have no gems. I have one. That's too risky. Let's do a redraw. I guess we'll stop with the archives. And door. No! Damn, that sucks. That is my dumb luck. we are done. I don't have that door. Alright. I got 36, I got 28 moves. Dinner's in the dining room. And I got a bunch of places that I can try and open space to get myself what we need. So what we need is the security office. And what I need is money for the security office. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the sauna in. Grab the gem from the sauna. I need more steps tomorrow. That'll help. Fine, use a key. Unknown billiard room. Billiard room it is. I know it's one gem. I have one gem again. The sauna tends to have a gem, that's why I took it. It's not always, but it tends to have a gem. Of course, we also have a key, so. 17 minus 15 is 2 times 20 divided by 10 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2 times 7 is 14. 18. What? 17 minus 5 is 2. Times 5 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. Wait a minute. What am I getting wrong here? How is this not 14? I'm confused. Oh, you're right. They changed the colors. I was taking the rings for granted. Alright, you're right. So it's 8 minus 7, which is 1. You're right. They started changing the colors for this level of complexity. Alright, that's gonna be done. So 9 times 4 is 27 minus 20 is 7. Oops. No, it's not. No, it's not. 18, 4, 1. Do that again. 9. Pink is times. So 30. No. 9 times 4 is 36. So 16. I'm sorry. I miscounted. Silver key. Well, that's got uses. Now say down here. These rooms are useful though. This room is not that useful. This room is totally not that useful. I mean, granted, it's a puzzle room I haven't completed yet, but food. Aquarium. Did not get the aquarium. Hold on. Wait, come on. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Have dinner. 20 steps is 20 steps. Alright, so 42. Okay. Now to get the other side of that room, I have to go all the way around. Through here. Through the kennel. Grab the apple. Because I missed that apparently. Into here. Hit the button. Alright. It's that one. It's that one. I guess I can go upstairs and get the stuff from upstairs. Oh, maybe. Assume I can still get to it. Yeah, I have to lower those. Because... spare room. Cool. Take the trip and spare bedroom. Alright, so I can't get to that one because of one of the other ones I pushed. So let's go ahead and figure out which one I need to unpush. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work nicely. That gives me this one here. Yeah, I didn't realize it was how good the placement was until I looked at the map again and realized that 3 of the 4 doors are open. Grab that key since that's open. Grab that key since that's open. Right. So those 2 keys I don't really need at the moment. But getting that door open would be nice. If I backtrack a little bit, spend a few steps. This key. That's that panel. I don't need that panel. Right. Actually, I'm good. Come to think of it, I'm actually solid. So I go this way through here. I grab this key. I can't get to that key. I can get to this door. And that gives me all 4 keys. Yay! We successfully solved the weird puzzle in this room. Use that key. Pump room, ballroom. Ballroom would be good if I had 2 gems. Pump room is bad. That just goes into the den. And let's see where it goes. No. Without the security room, we're kind of snookered today. That door here, it's closed security door. If I go around here back to the chapel, I stand a chance. Not a great one, but I do stand a chance. Take the apple. And I'm finding that I missed a bunch of apples and stuff, which I'm okay with. What you got? Banana. I missed the banana. I didn't see it. Yeah, the den's got a hammer. I wasn't concerned about the hammer. Because food tends to not be in those locations. Dogs just barked, which means they unlocked the door. I'll take the keys, take the coins. So the dogs unlocked the doors in this one. And I have 1 gem. I guess we'll use the spare room. Come on. I need the security room. Not the laboratory. Don't need that. Bedroom gives me steps. I'll take the bedroom, I guess. There's also a chance for food. Dice. That's gonna be good. Chance of nothing. How disappointing. Well, that gives us a dig spot. Yet another key. Need the secure. This one, we have to pray. Pray to the Lord. Fail. Not what we're looking for. Dead-end rooms are more common. That's not good. Not happy about that. Today was a heavy key day. I guess I have nowhere else to go. I never got the security room today, which is so weird. Wouldn't matter if I had the food or the hammer. Without the security door. I never got the card key, I never got the security room. No, I got the garden, I didn't get the other two. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste the space, but the root cellar's got a chance to have stuff in it. I was thinking about that. Who knows what that's gonna have? Oh, it can. True. Okay. Well. Open what up yet? The fountain's open, but I need the key for the fountain. I don't have the basement key. But without the card key, I can't open it up. Alright, so nothing in the root cellar. But there is a chance that the card key's in the den. That's a good point. So now, where's the den at again? The den is here. So pantry, nook, spare room, den. I don't think I have steps though. Lockpicks. I swear this particular trip really wanted me to have lots of keys. Not what I needed. Not what I 10 steps left, so I guess I just go to the cellar. I go downstairs. There's still some stuff down here I can probably do. With the few steps I have left. So these are large rooms. Alright. That scared me for a moment. That's it. The puzzle's complete. But did we do the puzzle? Well, like I probably do. Or at least put everything back anyway. In case I need to. Just in case I have to go across to the button over there again. Then... map. So, according to the map, there's an exit out here. That goes somewhere. And I don't have... I'm missing something. Or is it an in from wherever it is? Probably. With my luck. Yeah, it sounds like my luck. On the ground? Is there a button over there I missed? I didn't see it without the cursor being down. It's easy to miss. I don't see anything in this area. Chairs. Filing cabinets. Behind those boxes, or that box. Nothing in that file cabinet. These file cabinets don't move. These file cabinets don't move. Don't see anything else on the ground here. Over here. I don't know if I looked down here thoroughly. It's always possible. No, I'm not seeing anything. Unless it's in one of the other areas. Alright, so let's put this back just in case. Double check areas over here. Now we can get to that area. Nothing here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing new here. So, I don't see anything that I missed in this area. Alright. So, down the hole. Fortunately, I do not have access to the boat. Nor do I have access to lower reaches. This room, we know we can't do anything with at the moment. And I can't move that until I can go up to the other side. To get the minecart out of the way, we can't access that direction. And I need to get the minecart out of the way in order to be able to access the catacombs door. So I unlock that. Alright, so looks like I snarfed this one up. Still not happy with this room not having the exit over here. To wherever that goes. One last look around. Of course, this is the other thing, that there's a power line here. There's a power line in there, so there's a chance to hit the boiler to make that work. Alright, well, we served this one up pretty good. Not our fault. We just didn't get a room we needed. Otherwise, you could have had it. Alright. Let's just go ahead and call it. Such a shame. Archaeological Inn. Okay, cool. That's a new one. Let's try that again. Maybe we'll get something good here. I liked that run. That run was good because we got, like, all the things we needed for, like, super keys. We just didn't get the key we needed. I didn't get the card key. I didn't get the security door. And security system, so. I had the card key. I could have gone through the hassle of trying to go back, unlock it, and go come up. Let's do the tool shed and pray for good tools. Well, metal detector. Sounds good. That raises our keys. The watering can. First time you enter a green room, use a water to gain a gem. Okay. That's one I haven't seen very often. However, we are plus 20 steps today because of the sauna. So, hopefully that means we'll be in a better spot than we have been. Let's try with the breaker box. Sure. Let's just start with this one. It's beeping at me. A coin. Well, I guess that's something. Pantry. Take the steps. Take the coins. Let's see what we got here. Hallway? Spare room? Laboratory. Laboratory is not overly useful. I mean, it can be. Depending on if there's an item in here, which there's something. A coin. Really? That's all I need. I need the coin. I don't think I can access the security room if it's not loaded. But I can try. Remote traces terminal. Feedback terminals. That's offline, yeah. Alright. Not useful. Alright. Let's see what they have for experiments today. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, immediately you draft a red room, lose steps, okay? Set your steps to 40. Gain a key. Gem or die. Lose steps and gold. What's that? Actually, the draft the red room and then get 40 steps and set your steps to 40 is not a bad combo. This is not a bad combo. I mean, you don't want to draft a red room, while you're over 40 steps. Today, get the security room. And there's an orange in here. Maybe a bad thing I did that, but we'll see. I can probably avoid right. There we go. Back. Doors are offline. Everything's good there. Okay. So, let's see what we can do here. Of course, it forced me to draft a red room. Talk about being cursed. Whatever. Whatever. Hallway. Laboratory. Spare room. Let's do the spare room. Let's not waste the hallway. Because we need the keys anyway. Alright. I guess. Corridor? Workshop. Workshop has a sledge. Okay. Nothing particular here. Yeah, I can see the courtyard. have the shovel. Not the shovel, so... Alright, closet. Shovel. Keys. There's the silver key and the regular key. Not fantastic. Give me the West Wing Hall. The garage is okay. I have keys, but I don't want the dead end. Yes, I have hammer again. Is there just this room? Oh, there's one. Okay. I visually missed that one. Nice! It blends in. We got dice though. What do we got here? Gems, gems, and more gems. Lots of gems. Oh, the shovel. I'll take the shovel. Don't really need the magnifying glass at the moment, and I could use gems, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough coins. Hopefully, after doing this, I'll get 10 coins. There's 10 coins. Cool. Tin can. Alright, so now I can afford the gems, which will give me a few more good rooms. Spare bedroom or nook? Nook is useless. Spare bedroom is useful. Secret passage might have been useful. Car keys. Well, if we get the car, hallway is in a useless direction. Drawing room is in a useless direction. I guess use the hallway. Where's it? There's a key or a coin or something on the ground. Here's a coin. Alright. If we go this way, let's use the silver key and pray for a good room. No, thank you. Lots of keys, lots of potential goodness here. Alright, I'll take the risk. What the hell? What the hell? Worst that can happen is it ends up being a pain in the butt room that's useless. Nook. Pool. Pool wouldn't be bad. There's more options. Yeah, of course there's gems in there. There's always stones in the bottom. There's always coins in the bottom of the pool. Unless there's a key or something here. There is. Cool. Going south. We have a closet. The chapel. Closet's got 2 items in it, but the chapel has 2 doors. Chapel, it also puts you back to 40 steps, which is not a bad thing. Wait, there's a beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Coinage. Well, one-way door. I guess we'll use a key. I guess we use the kettle. That means if I dig, I can unlock a door. which has advantages. Has advantages. Wait, what? Beep? Beep? Key. I visually missed that when I came to them last. Alrighty. I could do the Rompus room. Let's do the Rompus room. I don't normally get this room. So... And the Rompus room's usually good for lots of gems, lots of something. In this case... I guess we're good for our next story. Let's see what story number 3 is. I think it's 3.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So there's something in the first room? Huh. Unlocked gate we didn't open. I wonder which gate that is. I guess I'll have to go look. Bedroom might have something. Billiard room will have something. Hopefully this has what we're looking for. Alright. Play the game. So, 228. 20 divided by 5 is 4, minus 1 is 3. 1 times 20 is 20. Times 2 is 40. Minus 1 is 39. Divided by 13 is 3. Keycard. I don't need that today. I swear, I always get the keycard on days I don't need it. Always on days I don't need it. Yeah, spare room. What's up? What? Oh, it's in the mirror room. Never mind. You didn't pet the dog. Oh, I don't always pet the dogs. I pet the dogs often. I just didn't pet them today. Nothing against the doggies. I often do pet the doggies. I just didn't pet them today. Pump room's useless. That's useless. That's useless. All of these are useless. Let's reroll and pry. I can throw a gem in a secret passage. Question is, what passage do you want to see? Something orange, something green, something purple, something red, something gold. I have the shovel, I have the metal detector, the card key. Let's go for something green. They often have more doors. Gems. Open the door. 3 gems for the cloister. Can't do that. Yeah, I forgot about the Chamber of Mirrors. Having lots of keys. Alright. I can backtrack and get most of it. Maybe. Billiard room. Yeah. The problem was having the right door was the issue. Okay, this is gonna be fun. 5 minus 4. So 1. Right. So 4. Okay. 8 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. Minus 20 is 44. Minus 11, divided by 11 is 4. Jeez. 3. 30. 5. 6. Silver key. Alright. So that was not great. Special key. Let's use the silver one. What the heck? That's the caution of the wind. Do I have 3 mechanical rows? 1, 2, 3. So yes. The Mechatorium is a good call. The watering can still has 1 use left, I think. It's got 1 use left. Okay, I'm not used to it being on an angle. What's the one? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, just a coin. So, we have that one that has no door. Where does this open to? A lever on the left. Okay. That's new. I'll take it. Alright, so that means I need this one to go to the right. Clue box. We might actually stand a chance of getting the fountain open today. The blue box contains gems. This box is black. This box is white. Well, that means they're all wrong. Fine, whatever. We'll assume the black box is right. Alright, so I need a right door. The security room. I have 2 security rooms. I didn't realize oh, that's right, I picked up that new blueprint for the security room. Thank you. Alright, so, on that note, I have 30-ish steps. I have a key. I'm gonna take the furnace. Go for it. Alright. From here, let's do the secret passage. Hang the right. Must be over in the other, no, next room over. Alright, so, through the pool, to the chapel, through the kennel. Through the pool, through the chapel, to the kennel, pet the poopy. Pet the poopy. Out the door. And it mentioned something. Yeah. You're overthinking this greatly? Probably. But I have the key. I have the basement key. Which means we now have this area open. Right. Oh, unlocking this side of the house. Because this gives me access to the abandoned mine section, which I haven't been in yet. That's part of the basement partial map. An upright desk. Cool. Ooh. Not sure what this room's for. I don't have anywhere to light the candles. not so sure. Probably missing something for that room. I can grab those to light those candles. Okay. However, we can come back here. And okay, that gives us access to this room. Okay. That changes things a little bit. So, if we move the cart this way, I can't get into there from here. And I'm apparently missing something in there to open this up. Okay, so that gives us access to that. I can't get over there because now I can use the little boat. It's a tragedy. But thanks to this being opened, we now have access to the other area. Now, it said there was an unlocked gate I haven't opened. And I don't know what it's talking about. Because the only gate that I'm aware of is the one down on the drive that goes outside. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to go see if I can get this riddle unlocked. Okay, so from here, I need to get to this with the fewest rooms possible. Security room, weight room, bedroom, kennel, right. Alright. I don't have any rooms down here, right? No, East Wing's the closest I have. Right, that's actually in the same general area. So if we go to the East Hall, through the kennel, through here, upgrade disc. Damn that again. Ah. Thank you. That's more important. Security room. Upgrade disc. I swear I'm so focused on trying to get this thing done that I'm making silly mistakes. A spare bedroom. So, the upgrade to the spare bedroom is a servant's quarters, plus one key for each bedroom in your house. That's pretty cool. The ladyship spare room. Next time you enter the boudoir or walk-in closet, the master spare bedroom. One step for each room in your house. That's... Do they? I would assume the master has a chess piece in it. servants' quarters probably doesn't. It's probably the master. But I haven't seen these rooms too often. I kind of like the master anyway. Yeah, let's do the master. Alright, so now we want to go to the bedroom. Kennel. Is it the ladies' room? It's fine. Where's the chessboard? That's the one I have. Okay. Right. Give me that red room. Thank you. That's just what I needed. Thank you. So, I need to go down to the pool. Down to the basement. That makes sense. That has the queen's piece. Alright. Through this door. Now. We can come in. It's that door. It's that door, right? Yeah. That takes us to that space. That space. So let's go ahead and check that spot out. Since I haven't seen what this one is yet. Okay. So, sure. This should get me to where I want to go. Right, that's rotator. This is the hall we wanted. Hope I got everything I need. The underpass. Alright. That opens up the last door. Alright. None of these doors work, do they? Well, not yet anyway. Alright. And I have 30 steps to get back up there, which I know we're not going to need that many. It's day 37. get over here and look at this room real quick. Oh, there's nothing there? Really? Okay. How sad. Yes, 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 yes. I wanted to see what was in that space, and it's a new angle. I'm gonna take this one. One more time. And look. Oh. What, that one over there? Okay, I will go back. Which could turn these the other direction. Alright. We will rotate it back around. Yeah, I didn't look behind the pillars, and I should have. I also didn't turn around. And in this game, I should know better at this point. Come in. Hot door. What's this one? Foreman's log. After 3 years in the tunnels, has informed me that they will be closing up in sight in June. Da 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 da. Okay. Open this. Oh, cool. That's... Alright, that provides some more options to get in and out of that room. Not that I really need more options, but it's cool to have. Alright. Now I'm kind of antsy to get to the end. Yeah, that I didn't look behind those pillars, and I should know better at this point. So from here, pool, round to the secret passage. Got it. Pool, through the spare bedroom, through here, secret passage, into the aquarium, into here, here, into the second security room, into here, open 46.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade, he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
I like how they tied the red prince in at the end. It's very the red prince to the blue prince is what I expected. But I like how they tied it together. Ah, it's a very cool game. I like it. I was actually talking to somebody at work about this one. They played it last year, and they thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, I remember. I've been told that. I don't know if you mentioned it, or I know. I think my coworker at work mentioned it as well. And you might have mentioned it in one of the streams, but this is like just the beginning. So we'll have to wait and see what's new after this. However, next weekend I will be playing this one. We'll be playing something else. We'll come back to this after the pod. I like that. That's a cool way to do a decoration. Your new home. Yay! God, I made a lot of stupid mistakes up to this point. Five bedrooms, 3 puzzle rooms, 33 total rooms. Save and continue. Yeah, if I didn't know there was more, I'd think, oh, we're done. The fact I've been told there's more. The next day, I stopped counting. just the next day. That's all we get. Just the next day. Ooh. There's a new letter. Open in the event of inheritance. Let's go ahead and just make this. Welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by the same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in your case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive and or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things. Oops. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it, and felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation. I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward, never had any dreams to realize, never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand, showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look toward the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Alright, there we go. You've been awarded the Inheritance Trophy for 1846. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room, assuming you ever find it. Okay. So, that's the first part of this game. Now, the rest of the game. Trying to figure out all the rest of the stupid puzzles. I actually kind of want the tomb. Not the tomb. Why not the tomb? I wish I could re-roll this one. I still think there's more to the schoolhouse than I have seen. So, now that we've done that, I'm going to take a tour of the outside of the house, since I haven't done that in a while. And things may have been missed or changed. So we know the elevator goes down to the side of the cliff here. And there's these boxes over here which go nowhere at the moment. We have this pin over here, which goes nowhere at the moment. Let's go down the glass elevator to the lower area and refresh our memory. It's good to go through the grounds since it's been a while. To remember what we're missing down here. We've been so focused on getting 46 open that completely neglecting the rest of the house. Nothing here. Follow the mine shaft. That's the chest room, which is related to other areas of the house. See, I'm assuming you have to put the pieces where the rooms are, or something silly like that. Which means I have to have all the pieces, I have to have all 6 rooms on the floor. Since I don't know all 6 rooms, I only know 2 of them. That does not help. Alright, so that just goes to the chest room and whatever that other door does. Alright, so that's it for this area. Been through this gate. Hello, birdies. This one's not open yet. Don't know how to open that yet. And this gate here doesn't give us anything. There's nothing in the mine, in the gem mine, if I remember correctly. Except the little message. Right, it was just that there. And the orchard was the same way. Alright, so this side, aside from being cool and having this one room here, so we got the schoolhouse. Because, God, I know we haven't finished the schoolhouse. Okay, here we go. The master spare bedroom. Yes, I know. Oh, purse. That's potentially useful. The purse, getting that this early is amazing. But in order to make it useful, I need to make lots of money and then find the bookstore. Chapel this early? Nuisance. I'll take it. Well, it's gonna pay for itself, so it's better than nothing. Closet. Closet. One die. And one gem. Spend a coin. Nook. Spare room. Parlor. Nook. So now it's more of just figuring out what I'm missing. Now that we're actually into the... the classroom's going the wrong way. Fine. This is Spare Master better. It's fine. Just gives us a bunch more steps. It's kind of sucky to use those both early, but, you know. Then... done. Classroom. First grade. Teacher's desk has apple. See, is that the same pattern as the emo head? Just curiosity. Email. Off blue, green, white, red, purple. Similar, but not the same. Let's see here. The Nook or the Parlor? Let's go with the Nook. Because the classrooms is one that I haven't done all the classrooms. Miss Hall Pass in the classroom. Hall Pass in the classroom. What? Oh! Okay, I didn't see that. I completely overlooked it. You will not lose steps retrieving between two adjacent hallways. Hallways drafted from adjoining hallway does not cost gems. Huh. Okay. Anything else I'm missing? No? Alright. Definitely need to be more observant with these classrooms. There's far more things going on in them. I think I got to the third grade classroom once. But I didn't get past that. Library, guest room, pantry, I guess? Workshop. Yeah, workshop. Save the hallway. We'll need it later. Battery. Still not sure where this goes. But I also think there's rooms I haven't seen yet either. If I look at the room directory. Yes, I'm still missing these 3 rooms. 2 rooms here. I got all those. I got all those, officially. Still missing a bedroom. Honestly, it's the master's bedroom. I haven't drawn the master bedroom. Normally, anyway. And I'm missing one here. What am I missing? I don't even know if I've seen it. Shops, I'm missing 3 shops. I don't think I've seen any of the other shops. Seen all the bedrooms, studios, mechanic room, the outside floor plans. I've barely seen all of those. But the classrooms are the ones that I'd like to see. But they cost gems. Battery in the Pampers? No. That would have been a giggle if it did. Don't know what that would do. But, you know. Alright, so back to the den, I guess. Yeah, drawing a hall from a hall. It's kind of unusual. I'd love to take the third classroom, but that's a bad spot. So I'll hit the library. Let's look at the library stats real quick. See what the library has on notes. Let's see. Temporal records. Total time. Days. Longest day. Average day. Inheritance. Boom. Resource records. Steps. Keys. Gems. Gold. Allowance. Stars. Draft records. Rooms drafted. Bedrooms drafted. Da, 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 da. That's cool. Puzzle records. Boom, 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 boom. Discovery records. Test letters. Okay. That's cool. What was in the set again? Yeah, it's scrapbook. My first claim ticket. Favorite floor plan is still the tool shed. Most drafted room. The spare room. That's funny. Most paid for room. Security. Most spent in security. That's funny. Security. Drawing room. Commissary. Security parlor. Library. Now that makes sense. The library making, most of the time the library makes a lot of sense. I bet that the security beats out the parlor though. Things I've made. Locksmith's receipt. Key pack, 12 gold. Paid in full. February date. Largest purchase. Maybe one day at the vault. It says don't have the vault key. I already have the vault key. I never get the vault. Highest grade is 3rd. Still trying to get past 3rd grade. It's kind of my goal for today if I can. Really? Reroll. I buy the 3rd grade, but it's going the wrong way. Ballroom's a good choice. That sets my gems to 2. Which is good if you're playing with the classrooms. Parlor. What do we got? All 3 boxes are empty. That's a lie. This box and the blue box are empty. That's probably a lie. So let's assume the blue one is correct. So it says it was. Cool. More gems. West Wing hallway. I'll take it. Use a key. Security. Yeah, do security. Fine, use a key. Classroom. 3rd grade. There's steps in there. Take it. I've only been in here once. So... Oh yeah, this has got the atomic worksheet. Which we need for... Science is fun. That we need for the whole chem room. Not chem room, but for the experimental lab room. The hallway in. We'll go back to security office. Check for anything good. Nothing good. Due to the lack of card key, I'm going to set this to low. And offline mode is unlocked. Doesn't help much, but if I can find what I'm looking for, that's useless. Drawing room. Well, we can draw rooms I've never drawn before. However, gems are a problem. Breaker box. Alright, so let's go back and change security settings. Security settings from low to high. So that puts as many security doors as we can have and unlocks them all. Does not help these doors though. Guess the kennel or the boudoir. The boudoir is gonna have a gem. It's got one in the safe. I could spend it on the boiler room, which we don't really need. So we're gonna run out of keys at this rate. I guess the Great Hall. Sure. I don't have a shovel yet, do I? No, I don't. The dining room. Not a terrible place for the dining room, but it's useful. Last key. Gymnasium. Nothing useful there. Okay, door. Billiard room is not useful. Well, I guess the fourth grade classroom. That's new. Gives me the fourth grade. What's in fourth grade? Geography. Wait, I remember seeing these before. Wait, I remember this. That was in one of the books. And there's the map. Let's go ahead and take a picture of the map. There's the classrooms. Okay. Not sure what this is good trying to tell us. It's like two sides of the same globe. Geography. Add that to the map. To the collection of the classroom stuff. Now what's over here? Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? That's 5 of 7. Guess no one got it all right. Let's see. 4 of 7, 4 of 7, 5 of 7. So which of the two that they got wrong? So you've got 2 wrong. This one's right. This one's right. This one they got different answers for. That's 3. That one they got different answers for. That one they got different answers for. And that's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Both of them got the same answers for. Let's go grab the C papers. Compare. So we know that one's wrong. That one's wrong. That one's wrong. This one doesn't match either of these two. This one does. That one does. This one matches one of them. So we can assume these four I'll be right. Alright. This one, we know this one's right, because everybody got that one right. This one, we're fairly sure is right. You know, these two are wrong. You know, this one's right, that's 3. You know, that one's wrong, so this one's gonna be the right one. So that leaves these two as being backwards. Okay, cool. Now, I don't know how much useful that is, but I have the valid answers now. Not that I know it's used for. I can't get that door. Okay. And I got this over here. Door. I guess dark room. Positive note. Let's grab the one in the middle. Right. Bedroom. 2 bananas. So we have in here. There's the little hamster. Right, open this door. Who knows what we're getting? Maid's room. Bum wrap. What else do we have in here? The maid's room. Anything good? Sewing machine. Nope. Just means the maid's gonna be cleaning it better. That's all I got for today, I think. Because odds are the dark room doesn't have anything in it. Now, the question is, what can I do with the boiler? If I focus it that way. That says it towards the foundation. So, sending power towards the foundation. Might give me power downstairs. Might. Doubt it. That's just my luck. Nope. I was hoping I was going to give us power so I could figure out what's going on in this room. So, in the case of this space, we actually need the power and the pump room. But in order to get the pump room, I have to have the pool, and I don't have the pool. Ah, true. Dark room. I was hoping to power the underground, but we can move over to the dark room. It's not a bad idea. Well, that's interesting. That's not what I had expected. Seriously, that's not what I expected. I expected the dark room to actually be powered, not neon lit. That was anticlimactic. Sure. I gotta die and grab some more food, though. Oops. I know that the boiler room does more than just power up adjacent rooms. What do you have? Oh, if the boiler room's here, we get more steps. So we're gonna get 30 steps for this one. Woo! Not that I really need them. Got some rooms back towards the beginning. Might be able to get 5th grade out of that. Which is a shame. But yeah, I know you can make this run, and I don't know what that gives you. I don't know what that connects to. Make that room. I don't know what it connects to. Is that something to do with the underground? I wonder if it has something to do with the underground. Makes me wonder. It's either that or one crazy dumbwaiter. For the area we know there's something that we haven't seen. Yeah, no change in this room. No change in this room. No change in this room. Now, raising this up. Allows you to get to different rooms, but which rooms do we actually have a way of getting to? Which ones haven't we been in? Alright, so we've been there. So we got the map. That's the one that changes the gears. That one rotates. That one rotates. Or is that the one that changes the floor? No, you can get to it from here. So that's the one that changes the floor. Can't get to it from this position though. So I'm kind of curious now. So which one was which again? Okay, so this is the one that gives me the elevator. But in order to use this, I can't use it from this side. It's... It's what now? It's that one and this one. So... to get to that one from this floor, it's either this node or that node. Ah, that node. Okay, I get it. That'll work. Right. So if we do that, then we can go the long way around. Oops, wrong way. The long way around here. That still looks like there's a door there. the lever, which gives us back to this one. So the question is, where are we trying to get to? Where will this let us get to? It will let us get to somewhere we can't get to normally. So this gives us to here, which gets us to there, which connects here to there, which is not useful, and here to there, which is not really useful. There to there, which is kind of useful. Or there to there. There to there. Okay. That's what we got. That's what we got. That's the pattern we didn't have before. Right. So let's just get to that switch, which I don't know what that switch does. I don't think I've been here. There's a rotator. Really? That just sits back over here. So this has, like, no value. Right. What's the point of this gear? It really doesn't help much. Yeah, no, it's just... Let's get back to there. Gotta reset this because I don't need it. All this effort to do nothing. Oh well. Alright. Let me get back over here. And then point that back where it's actually useful. we go. Now it's back to a useful position. Alright, so that's useless. Right. So really, at this point, we need to drain the reservoir. And unless I get lucky, we're probably not going to get that very far. I'm not going to get that today. I don't have the pool. We also haven't drained the aquarium. Oops, wrong way. This way. We have drained the aquarium. We haven't drained the pool. We've drained the pool. We haven't drained the aquarium. We haven't drained the reservoir. So, there is that. If I'm going to the exit, I'm going to make the right. That's actually where I want to go. Through here. Down to here. Back to the main door. And go to the right. Conference room, kennel. No, nothing useful here. Hi, Poopy. Oh, locksmith, let's see what they have. Let's roll a special key. Let's see if we can get something I haven't had before. Prismatic key. That's actually useful. Kind of. Not that I need it. Yeah, no. That's it for these rooms. And I don't think there's anything down I can do through. The fountain at the moment. I don't think so. I think there's anything I can do down here. I think I've done it all. Just until I get this drained. It looks like there's some stuff down I can do down there. That side. This one, no clue what this puzzle is. I don't remember seeing anything related to this puzzle. And this one, I think I'd have to do something else inside of the, inside of there, so. Call it a day. I need the, underground. Not underground, but the, tomb. Test that theory. one more run. Get the night of exploring this place. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get lucky and get the room we want. Have to wait and see. Shrine. It's our trading post. Find trading post. Let's see what they got. Damn it, too dangerous to pick up. Really? Well, the trading post might be useful if we get a useless item. I mean, we've drawn it, but it's not really been something we've used. Because usually by the time we draw the trading post, it's too late. Breaker box, that's fine. Alright, what do we got here? Commissary, a bit early for that. Pantry wouldn't be a bad idea. Guest room wouldn't be a bad idea. Don't have the tomb, so not gonna get bonuses there. I think I'll just take the money. Backtrack here. Open a room. Don't really need the spare master. Take the closet. Great. Keys. I didn't really need 2 keys, but I'll take it, I guess. Drawing room. This one will draw rooms that we haven't drawn before, potentially. Not helpful. Take the potential gems. Okay, what's a riddle? The statement on the other 2 boxes are true. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in the black box. Well, all 3 being true is something that we're not allowed to have, so you have to be false. So one of them is false. At least. Heck with that. Didn't think so. Patio. Go for a green build, maybe? We have a gem back. Because that's a good thing. Sure, let's throw the chapel under the bus. Just throw that under the bus early and just suck it up. The Nook. Master spare. Let's do that. I use a bunch of steps. A gem. Gem. Let's see. Coat of arms? Yes. Nothing. Well, I got the gymnasium disabled, so that's useful. Let's do the den. Guarantees us a gem. No chest. Garage isn't a bad choice. That gives us keys. And access to the outside. But without the car keys, I can't get into that box or into the into the driver's seat. However, it does give me access to the gate. There's a gate out here. Okay, so nothing there. And that just leads back to the other area. Okay. Corridor, which gives us nothing. Spirit Master bedroom's gonna give us steps, but I think we'll save it. Laboratory. Sure. So what do our numbers actually mean? There is the periodic table. So, periodic table. Which box is that in? No, that's the red letters. Workshop research is here. There it is. So, if we decode the words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, let's do that way. That works for me. Oops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, 10, 10, 11, 12. Right, so 1, sorry, first one I have is 3, that's hydrogen. 4 is thorium. 7 is next to that, it's helium. 5. 5. Where's 5? 5 is... 5 is where? 5 is... R-E. And if we go from there two columns over to the bottom, that's 1. Let's put in 6 is up and over. It's U. So 8 is F. 12 is neon. 2 is S. 2 is S. 9 is P. 11 is I. And 10 is RN. Okay. That's the first part of that riddle. Question is, what's the follow-on? Not sure what it's used for. It's used to control this. I don't know what the word I'm trying to spell is. Wait. I don't have the letters for water. P-U-S-H-R-E-U-P-A-F-T-E-R-N-I-N-E. So different words I can make. Just don't know what the words are. Alright. Give it an experiment just for giggles. When you draft a hallway from a hallway, when you draft an archived floor plan, each time you unlock or bypass a security door, lose steps, gain gold, letter to the mailroom. Spread dirt in the driveway. So let's do this one with the letter. Not that I see it actually happening. But it's always the possibility. As slim as it is, still a possibility. Yep, nope, not happening. This is a bum die. House went sideways. I just went all the wrong way. The only thing I found was the silver key. So, since the house went sideways, and I didn't get past the halfway line, which is unusual. Let's go ahead and go back to the trading post with our one key. Let's see what the trading post will give us for it. Since I've never used the trading post, so. Let's see. Silver key. Silver key for dice. You know, it's actually not a terrible offer. Well, on that note, we're going to call it tonight because I got nothing else I can do on this day, and we're at the end of the shift. So, next week we'll be doing a single game all weekend. I'll probably be doing Hello Fragment just to finish that up before Echoes of Ironcrag comes out the following week. So that week we can just focus on that when we're done with Hello Fragment. But if not, following week we're going to start focusing on Echoes of Ironcrag, get through that game, and then 3 weeks from now, we'll be back to this. On one day, and probably Echoes of Ironcrag on the other. So, thank you for dropping in. It's been good. I will see you next time.